So I thought I'd share something with you guys. Um, Today I've been working on my gauges for my truck, and I've had this gas gauge problem where the gas gauge literally just goes crazy, and it would only do it if I was moving. If the truck was moving, you go over a bumper, you even move the truck, even the slice bit where the fuel is moving, it would just go like all over the place. And I thought you guys should learn this because I mean I do see it on the forums. People say like, my gas gauge is going crazy. Is it the sending unit? Is it the pump? Or it's not. It's the gauge itself, and this is why. You see how loose that is? So it's like, almost like it's on ball bearings kind of thing. Well, let me show you a good motor. Now I know that this is a good motor. Now here, check this out. Whoops, I don't drop it. Forgive me, but see how it stops? It doesn't just keep going? Because there's resistance on it, and you can feel it too. One feels like it's just like blah, like it'll just spin forever. This one, it has resistance to it. Now, let me show you the bad one again. You see that? You see how it just keeps on going? That's a bad one. And then look at this. See that? There's resistance. So that's what it is. It's not the fuel pump. It's not the sending unit. It is the gauge motor. Now here's another thing I learned today. You can only, if you have a 95 through 97, I believe, the anything under 95, I believe, like anything that has this type of motor, like a white motor, they look the same. This is what threw me off today. They look exactly the same. And, you look at both sides of the motor, it looks exactly the same on both ones. Same connectors, same everything. And I was like, okay, just be plug and play. I had an extra gauge panel laying around. It's not. It's not the same. They'll get power, but they won't read. They will not read. You won't get any oil pressure, fuel, nothing. But as soon as you turn on the gauges, they'll move to whatever position you have them, set at. But and as soon as you turn them off, you can see that they're turning off. But you turn on the car, there's no oil pressure, there's no difference in fuel level by shaking the car. There's no change in engine temperature. Nothing. I tried all of them. Nothing. So what I found out is only use the yellow ones if you are 95 through, I believe, 97. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But if your gauge cluster has the yellow ones, use the yellow ones. If your gauge cluster has the white ones, use the white ones. But it goes for both ones, the white or the yellow. Make sure it's not like that where it's just free spinning, because that means that it's worn out and you're gonna have that problem. Doesn't matter if it's oil pressure, doesn't matter if it's fuel, whatever. The gauge is gonna go crazy. So again, look at that. See, that's a good motor. It just doesn't work for my truck because it's wrong year, and I don't know what they do differently. They look exactly the same, but they do not work. You have to have the yellow ones. And in case you're wondering, this is a Tahoe. This is a 95 Tahoe. And so I just thought I'd share this with you guys. Enjoy.